My name is Paul Arnold and I am a trained coach and also a qualified psychotherapist. And today I want to talk about the power of coaching. Now, if you're a sports person, you'd always have a coach. And the coach is basically a person who can be helped to push you on to help you achieve your potential. And so it's the same within the business or the personal life. You know, we all need someone who can help encourage us and help hold us to our promises to push us further along. So that can be in something to do with your weight, your health, or in business or any other facet of your life. And surely it's worthwhile investing in helping you achieve the potential that you have inside of you. Now, what happens in coaching? Look, primarily, we help facilitate you. We do a lot of what I call asking and encouraging you to have the answers than telling you what to go and do. Because at the end of the day, you know, we want you to get to a place of, belief in your self-ability and not become dependent upon another person. So I'm so afraid to say it, you do a lot of the work. Now, what often happens, the first thing is we're going to have a clearly agreed goal. And then what we're then going to do is we're then going to really sort of interrogate that to understand why you want that goal and then to get really specific about it. Classic SMART objectives. When do you want to achieve it? What does success look like? And then very often we'll explore what's been the barriers, what's been the blocks, why are you not there now? What's held you back? Because they're really important to understand those in helping us to explore strategies. So the next thing we're going to do is what are the strategies? What are the different ways? Let's explore 3 or 4 different avenues. And then we'll then interrogate them all, look at the pros and cons and things like that before asking you to land on the one you think is most successful, is going to work for you. Then, once we've done that, we're then going to set an action plan. Again, very clear, specific goals, very specific milestones along the way. And then we're going to ask you about delivering it. And what we do is we just hold you to your promises. And every week you come back and we'll say, how did it go? Where did you get to? What were the stumbling blocks? And very often when you do stumble, they become really powerful bits of information because that helps us understand what's not quite working and we may need to develop an alternate plan. Now, the coach is going to be supportive, non-judgmental, and at the same time we'll be pushing you a bit. We want to get you outside your comfort zone, into your stretch zone, but not into your stress zone. And a lot of the work we'll be doing is helping you be okay to be in that stretch zone. Typically, you'll contract between 6 and 12 weeks. Very often it's 60-minute sessions, and after 6 or 12 sessions, we'll recontract. Now, what are the weaknesses of coaching? I think there are a number. The first thing is a very unregulated field. So anyone can call themselves a coach and they may be very skillful or they may not be very skillful. So you really got to work out who's going to work for you. For me, the biggest issue is that very often the reason why a person hasn't got to the level they wanted to get to is very often because of some archaic issue that's sitting in their life. And that is not a territory that a coach should go into or is experienced of going to or is trained to go into. That's why, I often think that the therapy alongside coaching, the two work together really well. Now, best piece of advice for you is, look, interview a number of them. You've got to work with someone you feel comfortable with, and good luck on your coaching trip. Obviously, I am a trained coach and so can work in that field, but I'm also, as a qualified psychotherapist, can also do the unlocking of the past barriers that really allows for a more effective development of your potential, which I call it neuro coaching.